Hey guys, this is Super Comic Girl, and I'm back with another video. So this is going to be the final video I'm going to be uploading for today, mainly because I still have other comic books to read. I am going to upload just one other video that not up one other video, but I will be getting to the review of the next episode of Gotham, which we're still in season 1. We're getting closer to the end of season 1. So so I'm going to do that, and I probably will do a Titans review next week. I'm just not really up to it. Also, my throat's hurting me a lot from like all the talking and all the videos I did. So this one I showed on TikTok. I did a review of it, and unlike the other ones, I kept it in the bag. So this is a review of The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 129, and this is the first appearance of the Punisher. This is a facsimile issue, this is why it's in such great condition. So this is the first appearance of the Punisher, and I'm going to say I really do like these facsimile issues because they really show you, really give you an idea of how Spider-Man was originally written. And I just absolutely love this. This is, as I said, the first appearance of the Punisher, and he got employed by a guy called the Jackal. And so he's going around and Spider-Man is, getting bad guys, and God, I love that facial expression. So he encounters the Punisher, who thinks he's the bad guy and stuff. I will say, I really like how they drew him back then. I really liked this one. It just really reminded me of how the Amazing Spider-Man used to be like. He's a lot more intelligent. Yeah. And then you got like the advertisements, yeah. So, 5 stars. It's a good issue. I like the story progression. I like, finally having the one where he first appears. So yeah, love it. Okay. Alright. The next one is the Nightclub, called Nightclub. This is issue number 2. This is the second printing. This came out last week. So basically, this guy, he goes and he is in the hospital, and he gets bitten by a vampire and turned into one, and he thinks that being a vampire is really cool. So he goes and says, hey, I'm going to make my friends vampires, and we're going to like superheroes and stuff like that. And he's like, it's like scared. And, he sells them on it. He's like, wow, he's strong and everything. And, of course, to become a vampire, you got to get bitten by one. Yeah. And, of course, he also gets bitten as well because he agrees to it. I just love the whole concept of, like, good vampires, like, going out there and using their abilities to help others. Right now, they're just having a blast. These guys friends with him. Their friends are going to be with him forever. I really kind of wonder how long the friendship is going to last. Is it going to last 100 years, 200 years, whatever? I just got a kick out of it, and it's only $1.99, so it reminds me of, like, when comic books were that cheap. And yeah, it's a great issue. This is the second printing of the book. So I'm gonna give it 5 stars. It's just really super good. I hate when it bends like that. Really? Stop bending like that. No. Alright. The next one is Vampirella Strikes issue number 10. So I am a big fan of the Vampirella comic books. I fell in love with the character back in the middle part of the 90s. And this whole world is like, has monsters in it and stuff like that. I thought it was really cool. Yeah, it's just, it's really, it's just really awesome. I have never gotten a bad issue of Vampirella, ever. I discovered I am missing one issue. I forgot what number it is. But, you know, it's like, you know, it's a really, it was a really good one. You know, she saves this guy called Dante, and everything, and I just really felt bad for Dante at the end of it. I really did. But overall, it was a really good issue. Not much to say other than it was a really good issue, because I've never had a bad issue of Vampirella. They know how to write her. They know how to make her an awesome character. So yeah, so issue number 10 of Vampirella Strikes, I'm going to give it 5 stars. Okay. Then we have Wonder Woman number 796. This was an issue that came out last week. So you have Wonder Woman and Wonder Girl fighting these various different types of gods, like I'm not saying that they're fighting Ares, because Ares got fought by someone else, like Eros, and it's really interesting about the whole thing that's going on with this. It's just this big battle between, like, Eros, and, like, you have her eyes glowing. The artwork is really good. I really loved it. Oh, I love this Pegasus. So beautiful. And, you know, it's this, like, power struggle between, like, Hera and Zeus. And Hera is bitch-ass crazy. Oh my god. The ending of it was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. So someone goes and kills Zeus, and we find out who is the one who did it. It's the dang freaking wizard that went batshit crazy. I'm really looking forward to seeing, reading Lazarus Planet Revenge of the Gods, because I want to see exactly what's going on. And this is kind of weird about this wizard. Isn't he supposed to be dead? I said this a couple issues ago. Isn't he supposed to be dead? I mean, he granted these powers to Billy Baxton, and he's supposed to be this really great person. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He's just batshit crazy. But, you know, you actually killed Zeus. Like, I didn't think it was impossible to kill Zeus. But, yeah, so I'm going to give it 5 stars. It was just good. I mean, it just feels like there was a lot of stuff that was going on, and it was all good, and it was all great, and it really stuck. Like, this is the thing about me and comic books, okay? All these reviews are my own personal opinion. If I do not close a comic book after the first 2 pages, I'm definitely going to read it to the end, and if I like what I'm reading, I will give it a good review. Now, other people probably wouldn't, but that's them. But this is me. So yeah, 5 stars. Really, really good. Really good story. So it makes me want to see, like, what exactly is going on with the wizard? Why would he murder someone? You know? So. Then we have DC's Lazarus Planet Omega. This is supposed to be the final one, but actually, there's actually another one, and I am going to be doing that. But it's an anthology. It's a collection of these stories. Great artwork, and they're all battling this, like, demon. That, it's been, the Lazarus pit was made for him and stuff like that. And we have Black Alice, who is attempting to absorb, like, all of this power, and the Spectre tells her that she can't. I'm going to say something about Batman. What the fuck? Like, seriously? What the fuck? This Batman has gotten so addicted to the magic that has come from it. And yeah, I mean, it is just insane about how addicted he has gotten to it. So he goes from someone who does not believe in being controlled by magic to be absolutely controlled by it, absolutely willing to try to master it. Seriously, he looks so demented. Like, oh my god. Yeah. So the first story was really good. Yeah, yeah, you can tell. Like, God. So, it's going to be Batman vs. Robin number 5, which I will be picking up tomorrow. We have the Monkey Prince in another story. Yeah, it's, you have Darkseid. Yeah. Overall, I really did. I really loved Lazarus Planet Omega. I know some people didn't, but that's just, I know me. I like anthologies. That's why I picked up the Silver Coin, which I'm really eager to see when it's going to restart. But yeah, it's a really good issue. So we'll see what happens tomorrow when I go to get Batman versus Robin. See what it's done to Batman. Then I got The Flash, the 1 Minute War Part 4. This is issue number 793. This is a beautiful standard cover. I didn't go for the variant cover, but yeah. So, they're all trying to figure out how to do this. I mean, I'm going to say, I've only been a couple issues into The Flash, and I am going to try to get the back issues of The Flash. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing why people like The Flash like they did, because I would see on the comic book shelf and be like, no, I'm not really interested in The Flash. But now that I have really gotten into it, I see why people love it as much as they do. I really love the Flash and what, the things that he's doing. And yeah, the 1 Minute War has been like a really interesting concept and idea. And yeah, so 5 stars on this one as well. So far from the comics that I have separated, I have not gotten a bad issue, so I'm happy about that. Then we have Disney's Gargoyles issue number 3. Just like with Star Trek, I really like reading these comic books that take place after the show, so you really get a really good idea of what these characters' lives are like after the show's over. And I'm gonna be get away from this for a little bit. I am really happy that Beverly and Jean-Luc had a child together. I'm really happy about that, because it seems like to me it's like, the idea that he's like the only Picard in the entire world or entire universe seems a little, was a little sad. But now he's got a kid, so it's gonna be cool. So yeah, it definitely makes the show a lot more interesting. But yeah, so they're trying to get Maggie's child back. I am going to say something about this comic book. I really feel like that the people that draw it and do the storyline, all this, I feel like they watched the show when they were younger. It is the artwork is absolutely beautiful. The story is engaging. There is this real sense of like, we really need to get these two back. And I love this comic book so much. It's just so nice. Love it to pieces. And yeah, it's really cool. And the ending was a little odd, but I can live with it. I'm not going to show the ending of it. Oh, she looks so sweet. So, another 5-star comic. Then, last but not least, is Dead Mall issue number 4. This is the final issue in the Dead Mall series. First of all, I'm going to say this over and over again. I really liked the concept behind Dead Mall. The idea that the mall is this living thing is just beyond amazing. And we finally get to where the workers are coming back. Hey, they're coming back on the job. It's getting daylight. And they're noticing like there's something odd going on in this derelict mall. And I mean, yeah, and so it's like, they're going to call the cops because they hear screams coming from inside this mall and nobody's supposed to be inside. I just absolutely loved this comic. This is so good storytelling. I mean, you literally have people that, they're fighting for their lives and they just want to, they just want to get the heck out of there. This is such a great comic. And I share it with my friend Lang, who is an awesome, awesome man. And I just like, I just remember I had forgotten to give him his 4th issue of this comic. I was like, okay, he's working tomorrow, so I need to go make sure he gets his comic. But I am going to get him other comics tomorrow. So, yeah, just, so good, so good. This is so good. So these are like my 2 favorite comic books, right? Oh my god, it's so awesome. So I'm going to give this final book in the series 5 stars. It is so good. Alright, so that is my review for the first half of the comics I got last week. I will read the other comics and I will do a review. And after I'm done reading those comics, I will start on the comics for this week. I'm also going to still do the comic book cover of the week for all of them. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to read the other comics, and then the comics that I got last week, the one that has the best cover is the one that is going to be the comic book cover of the week. Now, because the one I got this week only has 10 comics, then I'm going to just like read those, do the review, and then do the comic book cover of the week. The ones I pick up tomorrow, because I just remembered they're closed on Sunday. The ones that I pick up tomorrow, I am going to go and do another video that's going to be separate. So the videos are going to be a little bit delayed because I was just so busy with work. I was so exhausted, so absolutely dead tired that I just could not focus on anything other than maybe watching some TV shows or something like that. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys around. Bye.